This is not the same whimsical Wendy that we're used to seeing. She is angry, she is mad. She's had all that bottled up emotion of her younger years overtaking herself in recent weeks.
You know, sometimes I think you just gotta hit the bully right in the mouth to just let him know exactly where you're coming from. Trust me, I know, man. Ray was a bully when I was a kid, and I couldn't wait. Ray. That was when I was a kid. But he bullied me, and Wendy knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, come on, ref! Oh, no one there, and look, Chu right back in.
Let's go, Wendy, bring it inside. Come on.
Chu trying to fight back, trying to get back into this matchup. She came out and able to weather the storm was Jade, but now Chu. Oh, big forearm, and now Chu's starting to fight back, and she has a little extra fire in her tonight, does Wendy Chu. And look, it's for good reason.
Wendy Chu's bringing the fight tonight. Like I said, Cora Jade is perhaps regretting, like you said. Oh, wow.
That was nice by Jade. Nice sidestep with a knee. Pinpoint placement. Is Chu out? Nope, Chu able to kick out one more time.
This match was won on points. Of course, she would be up ahead in this match, but Vic, it's not about that. It's about getting the victory, how slim it may be, and you gotta watch Cora Jade.
Jade right now is rocked. Chu looking to roll into the cover, into the count.
You know, you were talking about Roxanne Perez and the way she learned the reality of wrestling, this Cora Jade.
Able to step through.
That freelance wrestling group.
Wait a minute, into the cover for Jade. Oh, that was close. That's as close as any pinfall attempt has happened in this match.
Jade size right there. Look what I'm talking about. She's enjoying every bit of this. She grew up this way in this business, and right now she's just trying to solidify that she's one of the best.
This is my company, and nobody.
Jade saying this is her.
Oh,
wait a minute, inside cradle, shoulders down. Jade just able to get out and right back on the offense. Able to buckle over, looking for that DDT. Chu had it scouted, had it countered, and now face first goes Jade into that middle turnbuckle, and again, Jade on the back foot, gets planted.
That could be it, Vic.
Don't waste any time, Chu.
One last
This is
shot.
your moment to get back at all those girls. Oh, that made you feel the way they did years ago. And finally, Chu puts away the mean girl of NXT.